In April 2023, an Australian gambling syndicate was sweating on the outcome of the Texas state lottery.
Tonight's Lotto Texas jackpot is an estimated $95 million.
You see, the group had invested nearly $26 million buying up pretty much every possible number combination. It was a bold bet and it required careful planning. In the years since, it's been the subject of court cases and criminal investigations.
It was an opportunity that couldn't really be ignored. The jackpot essentially exceeded the number of permutations and the cost of buying all the permutations.
That's Bernard Marantelli, the son of a Melbourne bookmaker who later worked as a financial trader for Deutsche Bank in London. Marantelli is a professional gambler and he led the team on the ground in Texas.
Nobody slept. You know, people were getting a couple of hours off on the sofa in the spare rooms and stuff like that. But, you know, it's all hands to the pump, really.
He even conscripted his Uber driver.
We didn't really have enough staff. And I said to the Uber driver, what are you doing? And she said, I'm going to drive an Uber for the next 8 hours. I said, how much money are you going to make? And she said, I don't know, $70. And I said, I'll give you $300 to work for me for the next 8 hours.
But Marantelli also relied on some fellow Australians to help pull off this play. Providing some of the money used to buy the tickets was one of the world's largest gamblers, Zeljko Ranogajec. Ranogajec grew up in Hobart and he became a professional gambler alongside his friend David Walsh, who went on to found Mona. But unlike Walsh, he tends to keep a very low profile, earning him the nickname the Loch Ness Monster. We've now learned of a third Australian, originally from Sydney, who also had a role to play. Adrian Camilleri once dated the supermodel Miranda Kerr, and he later spent time in jail in New South Wales in the late 2000s, convicted of fraud. He tells us he introduced Marantelli to one of the licensed lottery retailers which the group relied upon in Texas. In total, the syndicate had 4 locations up and running across the state, printing tickets around the clock for 72 hours straight. This video shows the printing underway at one of those locations in an office block just off the highway near Austin. 10 new ticket terminals had just arrived. And right at the start, you can even see 2 children, each manning a machine. A crude graph stuck to the wall measured the millions of dollars the group was spending each day. Every ticket was catalogued and placed in a box.
In that operation, we only finished our ticket purchasing, 35, 40 minutes before the draw closed.
On Saturday night, April 22, the syndicate held its breath, hoping that in the scramble to print millions of tickets, no one had accidentally missed the lucky one.
The number 29. And the 6th and final number, 3.
They'd done it. The Australians held the sole winning ticket, and the syndicate collected US $57 million as a lump sum. But that's not the end of the story. While there's no law against buying up all the different ticket combinations, a regular Texan player is now suing the group. He alleges that they participated in a sophisticated and illegal scheme that relied upon fake QR codes in order to get the printing done. Last year, Texan politicians ordered criminal investigations which remain ongoing.
Governor Abbott is directing the Texas Rangers to investigate 2 state lottery drawings, including a $95 million jackpot in Colleyville from a couple of years ago.
Some have pointed the finger at the State Lottery Commission, accusing it of facilitating the mass purchase and maybe even breaking Texan law.
And the other executive director that was in charge when a $95 million jackpot was, I think, stolen from the people by one person who bought 26 million tickets back in 2023. Well, that executive director, we can't find him anywhere. We're looking everywhere. He's kind of disappeared.
All 3 Australians deny any wrongdoing. Camilleri says he did not benefit financially and only played a role in making an introduction. Both Marantelli and Ranogajec declined to comment on the court case, but tell us the Texas Lottery Commission facilitated their play. A lawyer for the syndicate has said all rules and laws were followed.
That sort of opportunity, partially because we took advantage of it, is probably going to happen less often because, Texas don't let you bet more than, $1,000 a shot per day now, and that kills the idea or makes it very hard, makes it a bigger challenge than the last time. And maybe one I'll do one day for fun, but it's not in my wheelhouse at the moment.